All right, part four, confidence, reinvention, and the birth of City Cowboy. Confidence after trauma is a powerful thing. Once I finally felt like myself again, everything changed. I stopped trying to sing perfectly. I started rapping. I started experimenting. I started breaking rules. And something else happened, something huge. I started dreaming again. I looked it up and learned that trauma can shut down dreaming because your brain is stuck in survival mode. When I was finally out of it, the dreams came back vivid, wild, and cinematic. And with them, my creativity exploded. I wrote harder metaphors, double meaning songs, new phrases that came naturally. I leaned deeper into the EDM hybrid lane. I dropped singles like Adam and Steve, I'm a Gift, Red Flag, Gaslighter Baby the Bluff Cut. Then I hit writer's block. I went back to my journals, the ones that were shelved, flipped through them, page after page, looking for something that I wrote randomly that I could possibly use as a subject for a new song. That's when I came across the page and just randomly in it, because this is a thing I do, I had the phrase, he cannot stand under my umbrella. And that's all I needed. That was a spark. I switched my delivery, deeper voice, smoother tone, still southern, and created Not My Umbrella. It dominated. It stayed number one for weeks. It's still one of my top songs ever. A flipped metaphor inspired by Rihanna's Umbrella, but rebuilt for my world. My friends pointed out something I hadn't noticed. I flipped the script. I take phrases, tropes, situations, and turn them into something new. Toxic Honey did that. So did everything I wrote next. My songs got harder, bigger, more confident. Songs like In the Mirror, I take a feminine coded phrase like bad bitch and make it more masculine. Limited edition, I take the term diamond and make it masculine. So it was like a thing I did. Um, and once my songs got harder, bigger, and confident, it hit me. What if I branded myself as the city cowboy? I'd been wearing boots and a hat for months in my TikTok posts. What if I turned that into a character, a persona, a mythology? The first song that paved the road was In the Mirror. I flipped the feminine trope, bad bitch, delivered it with deep masculine dominance, and it sounded dope as hell. That's where I finalized my sound. That's where the City Cowboy brand was born. I kept dropping singles, all my vocals, all different variations. I became a hybrid artist. I could perform live, sing when I wanted, rap when I wanted, DJ when I wanted. Because of my disability, I realized I could use a performance track on stage and sing or rap along with it, and it would still be valid. But the truth is, I just wanted to be in a room of people who see me and I see them, and we're all dancing and scream singing lyrics together because we've all felt invisible at some point, and tonight we don't. That's such a dream. I never wanted fame. I never wanted to be seen. I never wanted fame. I just wanted to be seen, heard, and felt. My songs kept getting harder. I leaned into being the villain, flipping it into power. Tracks like Bad for Business, I'm Worse, Love Bomber did exactly that. My last single before the next era was Psychological Warfare, the final song where my ex was the subject. Then came In the Mirror, the moment the city cowboy stepped into the world. That was July. August, I delivered the final form of my healing. City Cowboy, the album drops August 21st, 7 tracks, all cohesive, all my vocals, all delivered with the same identity. My whole point was simple. People kept saying AI replaces the artist. I'm proof it doesn't. If used correctly, AI allowed a half-deaf person to be seen on stage. It allowed me to build a catalog in real time. It allowed me to keep ownership of my work. I clearly am not AI. I can take a stage and perform live, as I did at the beginning of June for Pride Weekend in Memphis, Tennessee. I did a live show at a little dive bar, and it kicked off Pride Weekend, and it was dope. It was actually really, really exciting. So I can take a stage and perform live. I invented a new way of storytelling, a new format that gives anyone with a dream a chance. I did the work of an entire label by myself, and in less than a year, I gained Google search dominance for my name. When I started searching Bluff Lanier, showed nothing. That was in June. By July, I had a knowledge panel. Google indexed my identity, and you could go 20 pages, and it would all be results of Bluff Lanier. Even misspellings would autocorrect to me. That's what labels wish they could do for their artists. I created a cinematic universe, a real story in real time, a transformation into a character, a new sound, constantly fighting algorithms, never giving up. I just didn't want to feel invisible anymore, and now I'm close to making that happen.